another angle. So here, let me describe algorithm from another different angle. Yeah. All right. So here, so let's look at it from a programmer's point of view. Yeah. So now we need to write a program to solve a real-world problem. Yeah. All right. So there. The standard procedure we use. So for a project, sometimes for a relatively difficult project, in order to organize the complicated procedure in a well-organized way, we may need to draw a diagram, flow chart, try to organize our thinking. Yeah. So we need to solve these sub-problems and putting them together to get the whole problem solved. So we put in a diagram, usually to solve a relatively complicated problem. We need to do that. Yeah. So after that, we need to represent each small task in code. Implement in code. Yeah. Okay. All right. So then, at the end, we get a computer program. Do testing, fixing the bugs, So, and to get a problem solved. Yeah. So that's from a programmer's point of view. Yeah. That's another angle we view a typical algorithm. Okay, all right. So then we look at a program, typical program. Yeah. We need to write a sequence of instructions. Okay. Yeah. They should be unambiguous, very clearly written. Yeah. All right. Then the input should be legitimate. Yeah. Should be valid. Input data should be valid. Valid means following the business requirements. Now, so there is a step, usually checking validity of the input. We validate the data. Validation step. Now we need to have valid data. Then we do processing. Yeah, so that's the input. Output, then when you produce output, you need to follow required format. Yeah. The output usually provide your customer some business solutions. Here, when we talk about real-world computing problems, we solve those computing problems for some users, right? Yeah, for some users, our customers. Okay, so you need to use the required format for your customers. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Then execution time. Now, it's important. When you deliver your solution to your customers, execution time is extremely important. Yeah. Because your customers care about this item. Yeah, big time. Yeah. Although it is finite amount, but that's not enough. Finite amount, that's the minimum requirement, right? Finite amount, minimum requirement. But you need acceptable to your users. Acceptable to your users. Your users feel, oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can take it. So this solution, the response time in this certain amount of time units, so I can take it. Yeah. So then your users will pay for your solution, right? Otherwise, too slow. Okay? Too slow. Your users won't pay. Won't pay for it. So I cannot use it. Okay? It takes too long. I won't accept it. Okay? Yeah. So you can see from different angle, you need to consider many other factors. Okay, yeah, also very important. All right. Okay, yeah. So at this point, that's the overview of an algorithm. So first we understand in a general overview before we get into the details. Yeah. All right, so any question at this point? Yeah. Okay. All right.